today felt a lot cooler. This is where we're going to be for a couple of days. So if you enjoy it, great. I mean, either way, it is what it is.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's good. Like, unless you were like, oh, I want 3 beach days in a row, it's pretty nice weather to do most things in. 64 in Rangeley, 63 in Greenville, 64 in Caribou. We talked about how tonight we would drop down into the 30s. We saw a couple 30s last night too. This model seems a bit warm to me, and I think it's because it has additional cloud cover around. But you'll still see Aroostook County drop into the 30s, actually dropping Caribou to 34 by early tomorrow morning. Most of us upper 40s to around 50 by early tomorrow morning. There will be more clouds around tomorrow, so we'll see those clouds, especially over western and southern Maine. Doesn't affect temperatures too much, but it may keep us closer to 70, kind of on either side of 70 is where I expect us to land by tomorrow afternoon. And then we see a chance of showers on Wednesday. As I talked about, sometimes it's really hard to get rain going when you're in a drought. Some of it's a bit of a myth, but there's some science behind it. And it feels like we're in that zone where we're really having trouble getting any rain chances to stick. And on Wednesday, you'll see that pop-up shower chance. We're around 70, but there's just not much out there. And it's pretty dry at the low level, so I bet a lot of these showers evaporate before they hit the ground. Still, I put a chance of showers in kind of optimistically, high temperatures around 70 again. And then we launch into 2 nice days. Thursday and Friday both look good to me. And you really won't have much concept of what's going offshore unless you go to the ocean. You'll see some of the waves from Erin, which we'll talk about here in a second. So everybody knows, right, we're in a drought situation now. It's really interesting to look up Portland and see that we've only put down 0.12, so a little bit over 1/10 of an inch all month is the rainfall that we've had. Bangor has done a little bit better, as has Caribou, but still some deficits. And we're adding to deficits that we had before because I think our perception was that it was a rainy early summer, but actually it was a rainy early summer on the weekends. It wasn't above average for the rain, so now we're into this drought. Let's take a look at Erin. It's Cat 4, it was a Cat 5 over the weekend, really powerful storm system. It will be to the west of Bermuda and to the east of the Outer Banks, so that's kind of a best case path for a storm at that position, latitude and longitude, for it to not directly hit the continental United States. There will be some pretty big waves out there, and they will get into Maine likely Thursday night into Friday. It depends on the exact flow here. It looks like there's a little shielding going on across southern Maine just because of the shape of Massachusetts, essentially. But I would expect some big waves and some rip currents, especially on Friday, lingering a little bit into Saturday. And Saturday may be a kind of a beach day too, so it's worth noting. But yeah, overall, it is nice weather. I mean, it's hard to complain on the actual, but we're getting to the point where you start to be more and more aware that we do need some rain. Maybe some thunderstorms Sunday afternoon and into Monday, but I think we get most of the weekend in positively. Gets a little stickier on Sunday, but until then, unless otherwise noted, fairly crisp straight through there. So it's going to be, pleasant stretch, just dry.
Perfect week for all those projects. No one wanted to do in the hot, humid weather.
I actually got to one last night for that exact reason. I'm like, this is so much nicer.
This is the time to do it. Easier. Yeah, Keith, thanks.